Today I'm playing Skyblock, but in this Skyblock, the block of dirt I'm standing on gets randomized to any block in the game every 3 minutes. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is collect my tree and collect wood to build a safe area for myself in case the dirt patch of blocks that I'm standing on happens to become something dangerous. So I built a small platform to keep myself safe as I watch what the dirt blocks will turn into. And the first blocks I happen to get are fletching table things. I don't know exactly what these are called. And they're not really useful to me, so I didn't really do much with them. I think I collected a few, but I did decide to run a test of sorts. So I decided to cut out some to see if they would regenerate, and it seems that they did into these terracotta blocks. I don't know. I'm not a Minecraft nerd. So I'm going to perform one more test in which I see whether it will replace any blocks within the little confines of the blocks of dirt that get randomized. And the next block we got was this white block that I didn't really know what it was. But still, I decided to mine some of these too to get me some blocks for my platform. I did try making the calcite into bone meal, but I couldn't do that for some reason, which doesn't really make sense. So before I knew it, the next block had just appeared, and it was ice, which is not very useful to me. So I just waited for the next block to appear. But since I had it, I decided I might as well just build a small pool for some reason. I don't know, I was just really bored. You guys don't have to see it, but I have to wait 3 minutes every single time a block appears. So anytime it's a useless block, I'm mostly just standing around waiting for the next block to appear. Or mining the blocks to use to make my platform bigger. And my next blocks was these skulk thing majigs. I don't know what they're called. And since I already know that you can't collect these, this was completely useless to me. So that was just another waste of time. So more building and waiting for me. My next block is here, which is something that I thought was wood at the time until I found out it was polished basalt, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. So I basically just mined some more of this and used it to continue building on my platform, and I also placed it as a connector point to the main island for reasons you will see later. And we get another pretty much useless block, as I still can't do much with it, but I don't need to use any tools to mine it, which is good for me, so I go ahead and decide to mine as much of it as possible to use for more building of my platform. I also noticed at the top left corner that there was a day counter, so I turned off always day in settings and did a quick test to see if days would pass. And eventually, the next block came with some brown clay stuff. I don't know. And I just continued building, collected some more of it, built some more. I also tried to collect my chest for when I built my house, but it just fell. But it's okay because I just took everything out anyways. So I collected my crafting table and began building my house. My house was almost complete when the next blocks came around, and the blocks were just some redstone slabs, which weren't very useful to me. Decided to wait in my house for the next blocks to come around, and they were copper trapdoors. And I didn't really even know that was a thing, and that's pretty much completely useless to me. So all I could do was wait. I even tried to mine some, but you can't mine copper trapdoors with a wooden pickaxe. So back to waiting. And a whole nother very long 3 minutes later, I finally get my next block, which is even more useless than the last block. It's a command block. Not only is this completely useless to me, I can't even mine it at all. So, more waiting for me. I decided to try to get a nice little, time lapse of the night sky. Once the next block came, I could not be more disappointed. It is another almost completely useless block. Now that I think about it, I might have been able to, take it and maybe use it in some way. And the next block I got was soul soil. And yes, I did try to see if I could plant a tree on soul soil. I'm getting desperate at this point. For you guys, it's been like 10 minutes. For me, it's been like half an hour. I just want anything. I want my tree back. Okay, I'm running low on resources. I have 2 apples. Anyways, I collected the soil and decided to build more of my platform with it. I was just building, like I normally do when I look up and I see that there's a llama. Just one llama, though, and no trading villager. And there happens to just be a lead floating right next to the llama. So obviously that means he must have fallen off. And that kind of sucks because I was really hoping for a trading villager so I can probably buy some dirt for my tree. But nope, I just get a llama, which isn't the worst thing in the world, I guess, because now I have a friend. So I just took the lead, put him on a leash, and just I don't know to name this guy. I couldn't really think of anything. So to the three people that are probably watching this, what should I name him? At this point, I'm just hoping for any block, anything that I can use, like anything at all. Well, back to waiting another 3 minutes. When the next blocks were generated, I noticed the light and pretty much knew exactly what it was. And now you can see why I placed the polished basalt next to the island. I set up for myself a small little corner with doors to attract mobs. I don't know why I used doors. I don't know. I thought that might help in some way. But anyways, I actually got some zombies to spawn pretty much immediately after I set the doors, and honestly, it kind of freaked me out when I first saw them. So I don't really know what I was trying to get from the zombies because there's really no point into killing them. I wasn't really gonna get anything. But I decided, I don't know, I should kill something. I mean, I could have, I don't know. I really wasn't sure what I was trying to do. I just wanted anything to happen at the time. But I didn't really get anything from them, so I kind of just went back to waiting, hoping for something to spawn in that I could actually use for once, instead of all of these useless blocks I've just been placing around. And obviously that didn't happen, so I kind of just went back to more waiting. And what are the chances I get a third variant of copper trapdoors? I honestly don't know what's going on. According to the mod, there's over 180 blocks that they could be transformed into. I don't even know what to do at this point. And one more waiting session later, and I get coral. Great. At this point, I would be fine if they at least gave me some obsidian. Maybe some way I could make a portal with it. Even though I probably couldn't even mine it with my wooden pickaxe. It's not even the right obsidian. And finally, my last set of blocks were pink wool blocks. I didn't know what to do at this point. I just wanted anything. Some dirt would have been nice. But at least I could mine these blocks and use them for something. They're better than completely useless blocks. So I decided to take some. Maybe do some redecorating. Maybe some nice pink wool would, lighten up my house and keep me sane for a few more 3-minute intervals. And before I can even finish my play session, the game mocks me one last time by giving me leaves. Oak leaves. I can't even use the leaves. Not only that, since they're not attached to a tree, they're just despawned. I can't mine them for stuff in case the floor just falls out below me. But anyways, I finished decorating my house and called it a day. And as always, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, press that dislike button. And if you really like the video, go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you really didn't like the video, go ahead and subscribe so you can unsubscribe.